Our next inductee from Ohio State University, played from 1974 to 1977, offensive tackle Chris Ward earned consensus and unanimous All-America honors while helping the Buckeyes to 4 January bowl games and at least a share of 4 Big Ten titles. Ohio State Hall of Famer Chris Ward. Chris, you cleared a path for an offense that produced a 1,000-yard rusher in each of your 4 seasons. One of those rushers was a fellow Hall of Famer, I think a guy we're all familiar with, the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, Archie Griffin.
Yeah.
What made those Buckeye offensive lines work so effectively and create space for runners like Archie and others?
We had great coaching. Obviously, we had great athletes there. And when I went there, as I grew up as a kid, going back to Dayton, Ohio, Jim Brown was running through the NFL. The Buckeyes were running through Columbus, and I wanted to go there, and I always wanted to be an offensive tackle. And I had this little story that I would tell. When at 12 years old, we didn't have Pee Wee leagues in the areas where I was at, and I took my permission slip home to my mom to sign it, and I want to give Ernest and Sarah Ward great props. They're dead, they're gone. They were old enough to be my grandparents and adopted me, but she wouldn't sign the permission slip, so I said, I'm going to tell my daddy. Telling my daddy, and I waited late for him to get home, and he got us up the next morning, and he said, Sarah, look at this boy. At 12 years old, you should be worried about the other people's kids and not him. And he signed it, and they fought like cats and dogs, and the rest is history. So I just want to give them the glory, but my life has been a miracle from birth. I was left abandoned in Cleveland, Ohio in December. In 8 days from today, I'll be 69 years old. An elderly couple took a sick baby, and they raised him. My mother couldn't have children, and the rest is history. I was raised with Judeo-Christian background, never allowed to bring home a C. If I brought home a C, she said, all athletics, all your friends, all the social activities that you want to be part of, you will not do. So I was forced to get A's and B's. And so I got to give God the glory for one, picking me to pick them to help me get to where I'm at today. To God be all the glory. I know it sounds cliche. Next question.
I think you answered both of them. So, thank you very much. Ohio State Hall of Famer Chris Ward.
Thank you.